And if you want it bad enough to fight for it, if you want it bad enough to work day and night for it, if you want it bad enough to give up some sleep for it, you just got to decide what you really want and be willing to go out there and pay the price each and every day to get it. Because what happens is when you get out of here, you're going to get knocked down. You're going to get slammed. Somebody's going to shut the door on you. Some of this energy that you feel at this meeting this weekend, you're going to lose it. And then you've got to gain that energy yourself. You're going to have to be, instead of listening to tear in my beer, you're going to have to put on something good and something positive. You're going to have to get your mind right each and every day. Let me ask you something. Think about this. If you were riding down the road to an appointment and you were listening, there's a tear in my beer. You like my voice? Because I can sing better after a couple of beers, I think. Crying for you, dear. Man, when you get there, when you get to that appointment, are you going to be as excited as you are if you're listening to, man, you can be, do, or have anything you want to do? And if you're pumping yourself up and looking at your goals and dreams and saying, every day and every way I'm getting better and better. Every day and every way I'm getting stronger and stronger. So everything's good. Get in the game. Can we have our best year ever? Can you have your best year ever? You simply have to decide what you want and be willing to pay the price. Remember this? When you think something negative, what are you going to do? Think right now, everybody, I want you to close your eyes and I want you to pull this out and I want you to think, tear in my beer. Think it. Tear in my beer. Pop. Cancel, cancel. Replace it with, I can do it. Say, I can. That was easy, wasn't it? You may say that's, it's a little radical or whatever. You got to break your old patterns. You got to shift and get out of your old comfort zones. Okay? I didn't like my hairstyle, so I decided to, my son changed his, so I decided to change mine. But do something crazy. Like Larry Smith said, jump off a curb. You don't have to jump off a cliff. Jump off a curb. Larry says if they get a bad attitude, if somebody don't buy, they start getting down, it's kind of the same thing. They jump off. They get out, pull on the side of the road, and jump off a curb. What does that do? It shifts your attitude. It breaks your comfort zone. It says, this ain't no big deal. See, the people that aren't in this room, the people that did not believe, the people that someone stole their dream, they went home and they got caught up, they got hung up in the hang-ups. They majored in the minor things because they didn't have no goals and dreams. They didn't know where they were going. If you want to have your best year ever, you got to have goals and dreams. You got to control your attitude each and every day. You got to get motivated. Let me tell you something neat. If you'll start telling yourself positive things, you'll write a few affirmations, and you'll do it every day. It'll have a tremendous impact on your career, your life, your family, your finances, everything else that you can imagine. If you tell yourself the right thing. And the neat thing is about today, thought people, maybe they thought I was crazy because I'd look over at them and they'd see me talking to myself. And I do talk to myself a lot. I'm a little ADD, not a lot, just a little, okay? I don't want to be normal. I don't want to be, I want to do things a little out of the ordinary. You've got to simply decide what you want. Be willing to pay the price. You've got to get motivated each and every day. And like I said, when you're driving down the road in the new car, you can start telling yourself, this is going to be a great day. It's going to be fantastic. This is going to be my best year ever. When you start telling yourself that each and every day, it will happen. The forces of the universe will come in. They will take over. You will start moving in that direction. It's a law. It's a principle of success that if you'll follow it, it will happen. And people won't even think you're crazy anymore. You can talk to yourself. You can look over at them and smile, and they'll think you're talking to your hands-free cell phone. So now you got an excuse. Talk to yourself. Tell yourself good things. Tell yourself positive things each and every day. The final